Do you want to be rich or do you want to be famous? Or do you want to be both? Hold on. I think that most people think they go hand in hand. No, they don't. Just because you famous don't mean you rich, and just because you rich don't mean you famous. See, I think that a lot of people want fame, but they may not do it for the wealth. They may want the attention, but they may not necessarily want the responsibility that comes with being wealthy or being rich. All right? My thing is here, you don't realize that once you become famous, you really put a target on your back. Everybody knows who you are. When you go walking through the airport, you go shopping with your kids, you go wherever you may go, people know exactly who you are. Even when you don't have the money that they may think you have, people may know your family members, they may know your kids. So you really kind of put a target on your back. So be careful when you're chasing the fame. See, you really want to chase the money. From my perspective, to each their own. If you gotta be the front guy, you gotta be the person in the front. Sometimes you gotta play that role. But it's really the best, from my perspective, to be the person in the background. Nobody knows who you are. Who is he? I remember when I used to play college football back at TCU. There was a famous cat named LaDainian Tomlinson. When we used to go to the club LT, you wouldn't even know he was in there. He'd be at the back of the club, quiet as a church mouse. But that's not my point. My point is, make the decision and be careful, because you may cross the threshold into fame and you can't erase it. You'll always be famous. It's better to move in silence and have the power to control the famous person to push your agenda. That's just my personal perspective. Ultimately, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this so people know who you are and give you a pat on the back and say, hey man, you're really popular? Great. Are you doing this to build up your YouTube following or your Facebook following, your TikTok following, your social media presence, and hopefully receive some type of residuals for it? Okay? Or not even an or. Just don't confuse it for whatever the ultimate goal is. Really, the goal, I really think the goal is make faceless videos, make motivational videos. If you are the type of person that can't handle the fame, then you go ahead and do that. Because once you cross over the threshold, you can't go back. Get the money, get the wealth, move in silence if you ask me. But if you gotta be the front person, be the front person, play your role, get it done. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. The TM label, you already know, get the merch at the TM label. And I'm sorry, you can't get this at the TM label. You got to actually go to Versace.com. Peace. Cheat.